Up in the air, junior birdmen. Up in the air, upside down. Up in the air, junior birdmen. Keep your noses off the ground. Something a little new today. I'm going to be playing World of Warplanes. I've been having a lot of fun playing it. This plane right here is an I-15 BISDM. It was for beta testers. I was lucky enough to get in the beta tester. Well, maybe not, because it was the first iteration of World of Warplanes. It's pretty tough to play, but 2.0 is great. I'm having a great fun playing it. This thing's maneuverable. It's got a good gun. It's fun to play. So we are. I don't even know what map this is. I'm crap, like Jingle says. I don't know what map this is. Anyways, if you can see, I clicked there. That's where I'm going to go first. A couple things. You can see that I have the boost on. That boost, you press the W button, and it gives you more RPMs. You can see it has 6 seconds. As near as I can tell, it takes about 2 seconds for it to regain a second. So there's some downtime while it's quote-unquote recharging, or it's more like a supercharger, I guess. You see it just kicked in again. Now, the object of taking these sights, you have to shoot down all the defense aircraft. There's usually, I think, probably 6 there. 2 heavy fighters and 4 light fighters. I'm going after the heavy fighters. Now, you can see I've taken damage already. That's from the AA. They just put a patch in, and the AA is a hell of a lot deadlier than it used to be. Now, did you notice how my gunshots from a little bit different sound, that little dunk 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 sound, or so you say taka 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 taka. I'm hitting. I'm making contact and doing damage to the heavy aircraft. Now, we just got the flare went off. We just captured that area. Now, if you can see, I'm going to go click on the next one where I'm going to. And I don't spend much time outside of those 2 areas. And you notice I said overheated. It's because I was pressing my boost too long. You definitely want altitude. Altitude is good, speed's good, velocity's good. Now, there's a couple important, as you can see, I've been missing them. I'm starting to make contact at them now. Again, so a couple maneuvers that you need to be familiar with, and it's hard for me to demonstrate without my hands being a fighter pilot. But one's an Immelman, which is basically a climb and you change direction, and a split S, which is just the opposite. It's a dive, and again you change directions. If you get someone on your tail, see how this is maneuvering. This is a bot, but still, you have a lot of players do this too. Spinning and around, unless you do a high-speed yo-yo, which is, again, you kind of bleed speed off so the plane overshoots you. Again, it's too hard. You can look up online and find out what these maneuvers are. But split S, Immelman, high-speed yo-yo, just trying to turn and twist a little bit when a plane's behind you, it's going to get torn up. Now right there, this is right here, I'm doing an Immelman right now. I took some damage, I'm making a climb, I'm coming up behind him, and easy kill. Another thing you have to be really, really, I guess, cognizant of. You don't want to get destroyed. And that seems, well, of course you don't. You do get respawn. You can respawn, and you can respawn in different areas. Whatever area your main spawn point is, or any of the areas you captured. If you click on the area you captured, you'll be able to spawn to that point too. And as you can see, I'm a grade 4 fighter. One of the higher ratings I've ever gotten on this plane. It's a little beast. Also, something that this one doesn't do it because it's I've got some perks. You can overheat your guns; they'll fire a lot slower. I don't do it so much with this plane because it doesn't. And I think this one I overheat some of my guns. And I have to. What you do is you have to fire, stop to let them cool a little bit. And maybe it's not this one, but I do it at one point in this game, and I'm not quite sure where it was. In other games, you have to. In other matches, you have to do that. Just kind of pulse, and you'll actually get more damage out. Now, yep. See again. I'm doing the split S. I'm going down and then coming back up and climbing underneath them. There, I got a grade 4 fighter. I like this game too because it really tells you how well you're doing within the game as opposed to World of Tanks. Because you kind of have to guess at what you're doing and how well you're doing in the game. This might be the one that no, I don't think so. I don't know which one it is. There's one point in this game that I overheat my guns, and I have to stop. And these planes are not going to outturn me. That's another thing. Use your strengths. If you got good power, climb out of it or dive out of it. Don't try to turn with some of these aircraft, especially Japanese aircrafts, Spitfires, Me-109s. Especially if you're in a heavy fighter, you're going to just get tagged. I was just seeing who else is left. And this is when I kind of made a mistake. I realized that there was a bomber above us. It was a Blenheim. And I'm trying to climb. I'm never going to hit this guy. Never, ever going to hit this guy. And it was really a waste. I might have gotten another kill on some more damage. I keep on stalling out, and I just can't reach this, even with a boost. You know, I don't know what I was thinking. But again, I think I also thought I was a little bit too far away from all the other aircraft. I might as well just try it. And victory.
A line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy? Over. Victory is ours. We're waiting for your return.
I really enjoyed this game. I've been playing it, and for some reason you hit a point in World of Tanks, and you kind of start raging at it, and it's just not worth playing for a while. And I'm in a rage mood playing World of Tanks, and this has been a nice respite. And you can see 8 destroyed when defending, 13 ground targets destroyed, and capture points, and over 12,000 experience. And this is a premium aircraft, so it does make a bonus as far as coin goes. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great night.